South Africa has extended its national state of disaster by another month. It will now continue until the 15th of March, making this a whole year under disaster laws. When COVID-19 cases were first reported in South Africa, the government imposed a national state of disaster. This was in March of 2020. The disaster provision helps the government impose lockdowns and other virus prevention measures. It was set to lapse on the 15th of February, but the cabinet has extended it by another month. Now, anyone found in violation of disaster regulations can be fined or even imprisoned. Opponents of this provision argue that it gives the government wide-ranging powers with no oversight. A de facto state of emergency, opposition parties have urged President Cyril Ramaphosa to submit further extensions to Parliament for approval. The president will be dominating news cycles today as he gets set to address the nation in what will be his fifth State of the Nation address, or SONA. Now, the president's speech marks the official opening of the Parliament for a new year. He is expected to talk about policy and lay out his vision for the future, and the event is expected to be scaled back in light of the pandemic. No more than 50 lawmakers will be allowed in Parliament, and all other members will join through video call. Ramaphosa's speech will likely focus on the pandemic, which has claimed 47,000 plus lives and infected 1.48 million people in the country. Our correspondent Kelton Ongmu gets us this report from Johannesburg.
South African government has extended the country's national state of disaster by one more month until March 15. The country will mark 1 year since the national state of disaster was implemented in March last year in view of coronavirus pandemic. These regulations are set out to further stop the spread of COVID-19 and minimize its effects, and anyone found in violation will be fined or imprisoned. Now, this decision comes just before President Cyril Ramaphosa's State of the Nation address at 7 p.m. tonight. SONA 2021 marks the official opening of the Parliament for the new year. This year's address will take place against the backdrop of pandemic that has killed more than 47,000 people in the country. It will be attended by less than 50 Member of Parliaments in the chamber, with none of the grandeur associated with it. This is Kelton Ongmu from Johannesburg, South Africa. For WION, World is One.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.